Don't
About
don't
the
worry.
weeks.
Oh, don't worry. That happens. That's very human. How are you? How was it? How was the trip? I didn't ask you. How was the trip to
Yeah,
Mexico City?
so many things happened this weekend, right?
Yeah, lots of them. Yeah.
Was great, teacher. Was good. At the beginning, I was a little bit nervous because um, I don't know what happened with this person, but starting the trip, one person decided to go to the bathroom, and you know what happened when you go to the bathroom and more in buses. Um, how can I say? She mm, she did her necessities, and the bathroom after that wasn't working because she fooled the bathroom. I don't know how to say it.
It was clogged.
It
Clogged.
clogged, yeah,
Jeez.
and it was like not a disaster, but we were so worried because nobody could do the
Jeez.
necessities there because if you did it, probably the bathroom could.
Flood.
Uh, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
So, and a part of that, in the highway, there were people, that they always open the highways to, I don't know what to do, but there were a lot of jam, there were a lot of traffic. And at the end, we arrived, we planned to arrive more or less 10 or 11, but we arrived until 1 p.m.
only one.
Yeah.
Did you have
But
enough time?
yeah, the good part is that Six Flags still open in this season until 12 a.m. So they have 12 more hours to stay there, and it was looking from the in a positive way.
Positive.
It was good because imagine from 10 or from 11 to 12 a.m. There's a lot of
Yes.
time, and it's tired, but yeah, at the end, everybody enjoys their trip. Everybody, uh, at the end, they send us messages in the group because we created a group, and they were so grateful, and it was a good experience. Was a good teacher. Yeah, thanks for asking.
Very nice. Yeah, well, it's always nice to have, well, yeah, to have this type of reward. This, yeah, will happen or another one. This situation that you mentioned that the lady
Yeah,
clogged the
exactly.
bathroom. Well, that's something more or less unexpected, right? But well,
Yeah,
what can you
and I don't
do?
know what happened because I think that didn't pass 20 minutes when she decided, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom here in the bus instead of my house. It was like, why you're doing oh the bathroom here instead of your house? Because it was almost starting the trip.
Right.
But, but well, probably she was like me now.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, that's normal, right? That happens. But
Mhm.
well, and then Tuesday. When were we gonna have the class? Wednesday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday or yesterday? No,
I think that
Wednesday.
both.
Yeah, but Wednesday, right? And I ran out, for some reason we were having internet in my girlfriend's house, and now she doesn't have internet anymore. She was in an agreement with a neighbor, I think, or something, and then I don't know what happened. The thing is that now there is no internet in the house, and now I have to be looking for a place to have the classes. So normally I come to my mom's house, but one day she's not here. The other day, well, she called me that she met her friend when they were 12 years old. So she was in good condition. She was more or less okay. But then she started to suffer from the kidney. and she passed away,
Mm.
unfortunately, after 72 years of friendship. So, well, more or less, it was like a sister to my mom. So I
Mm-hmm.
says, well, I'll come with you to Guanajuato. But then I was gonna come to the velatory only, and then she called me and more or less hinted at me that she preferred that we I went to the mass, right, with the present body there. Was well, I don't like him very much, but well, it was like her sister, so I decided to go with her. Those events are kind of sad, but they make you reflect of the meaning of life, Mickey. You start thinking about how privileged are we are when we're alive, when we're healthy, when we have everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yesterday we went to the church too to see the how to say uh, crypt. I don't know how to say it. The
Yes,
crypt.
right. Crypts,
Mm-hmm.
crypts,
Of
yes.
of my grandparents from my dad, and
I see.
And yeah, I saw the other crypts too, and there were people who, yeah, lived more than 80, 85 years old. And there were people who lived, there was a baby, because it appears that born and died in the same year. And it makes you uh,
Reflect or think.
reflect about the life, Sometimes we think that we have a long life, or that we're going to have a long life, and we don't know exactly when could ends. So I
Yes.
think that sometimes it's necessary to think about it and realize that probably tomorrow we're not going to be here, and try to take advantage of our time, of our family, of everything. Yeah, it's
That
important, I
is such a
think.
wise comment. Yeah. No, it's very important because we seem to lose sense of the time. We seem to lose exactly the context, right? That we're here temporarily, even if it's 40, 50, 60, 80 years, 90 years. Even if it's 90 years, it's temporary, as you say. So, yeah, the comment is incredibly mature that we need to take advantage of our family, our loved ones, friends, etc., and do the best we can, right? Enjoy our life, which is not permanent, which is not forever, unfortunately, but that's how it is,
That's the only
right?
reality.
That's only reality. Exactly. And the day before I had to go to Guanajuato, I went with my friend. And thank you for getting us that package. Really, the place was incredibly crowded, Mickey.
I
Incredibly
imagine,
crowded.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to see the parade of the dead. It was incredibly interesting. Very, very interesting. And so
How it
it was
was?
good. It was really good. It was a parade in the main street of Guanajuato, and there was lots of people. It was flooded with people. So I really enjoyed it. But then we decided to come back because there were some pending things. The funny thing is that exactly the same day, I mean, my mom's friend lived in Guanajuato, and we stepped in the house where she used to live, and she bought the house from my mom. Actually, the house that she had, she bought it from my mom. My mom sold it to her. We stepped in because she sells curtains in the street of Cantarranas, so
Hmm.
almost across the principal theater, Teatro Principal, almost across. So that
Wow.
used to be my mom's house, and she sold it to her friend. And we stepped in, and we wanted to say hello, but the man was on the phone. Well, it turned out I learned later that in that precise moment, like 40 minutes before, my mom's friend had passed away, and they were making the arrangements for the velatory and all those things. But how could I know if I was there, right? But what a coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah, and I only found out in the night, later that night. But well, then you start thinking about the meaning of coincidences, right? Coincidences are so incredibly strange, but well, that's how life is. I better don't elucubrate anymore, right?
Hmm. Yeah, but well, that's an important coincidence.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, I have a book here, Mickey, our book, our grammar book, and the
Mm-hmm.
last time we were doing the grammar, and now I think we had to do some of the exercises. So let's see the first one. Can you please read the instructions and do the first exercise, Mickey, please?
Yeah. Complete using the correct form of the verb in brackets.
Okay.
Uh,
So the first one, please.
do you think it's time you have to tell?
Uh, in Spanish it would be, ¿no crees que es tiempo que le dijeras, Andrea, la verdad? Que le
Don't
dijeras.
you think? Don't you think? Don't you think it's time you? Uh,
What is the past tense of tell?
don't you think it's time you told told?
Told. Yes. Told. Told Andrea the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good. So you told, oh, Andrea the truth. Very good, Mickey. Let's do number two, please. Can we?
Yeah. What if we?
What if
Um,
we?
mm, we will rent.
What if we rented? Rented. ¿Qué tal si rentáramos? Or if we si rentamos? Actually, it can be rent or rented. What if we rent or what if we rented? Both of them fit.
What if we rented?
¿Qué tal si rentáramos? ¿Qué tal si rentáramos? Is what if we rented? Or ¿qué tal si rentamos? What if we rent? Yeah,
Mm,
it makes sense, more or less.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Let's see if you can read a complete sentence, Vicky, please. Let's see if you can read it.
What if we rented or rent a villa?
Let's read it.
What if we rented or rent a villa by the sea for the summer?
Very good. Excellent. Nice. Let's do number three, please.
I'd rather people send me emails
Sends me
than
than
mm, call me,
but the verb is phone.
mm,
So that
phones
phone
me.
me. That phoned me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather people send me emails. Okay, let's read that, Mickey, please.
I'd rather people send me emails than phone me.
Very good. And now number four, please. What is number four? Suppose you
Uh, suppose you was going to.
but you were, right? The idea is
Yeah.
correct, but is you were going to. You were going to. Correct. So let's read the complete sentence, Mickey, please.
Suppose you were going to open a clothes shop. What kind of clothes would you stock?
Perfect. Very good. Now the next one is number 5. It's time to,
Mm,
that can only admit one form.
it's time to. Um, it must be in past now, right?
No, 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 in infinitive because you have the to, time to,
It's time to
it,
going now.
it's time to go. That can only be that, right? It's time to go because it's infinitive, it's time to go now. Very good.
Yeah,
Now number 6, please, Mickey.
yeah.
If you, si tuvieras una máquina del tiempo,
If you would have.
if you had, si tuvieras,
Okay.
if you had, would have is tendría, right? And had is tuviera, or
Hmm.
yeah, if you
Okay.
had, si tuvieras,
If you had a time machine, which era would you want to go back to?
yeah, which era would you go to? Would you want to go back to, Mickey, if you had a time machine? Where would you like to go?
Mm, I don't know. There are so many uh, eras that I would like to know. Probably. Mm, well, it's not an era, but I would like to see the 60s.
Okay, okay, yeah, that'd be interesting with all the movements, social movements, and so yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's do number 7 then, please, Mickey. Sheila would come with us. Please.
Shayla will come with us if she don't have to.
Yeah, but in past, how would that be in past? Precisely
If
that.
she didn't have to,
Yeah, exactly. If she didn't have to work tomorrow. So let's read a complete sentence again, Mickey, please. Can you?
Shayla will come with us if she didn't have to work tomorrow.
Perfect. Excellent. Very good. And then number 8, with rather you lend es prestar,
Mm-hmm.
would rather you what?
With rather you mm, didn't lend.
Yes, didn't lend Brenda any more money. Let's read it, Mickey, please.
With rather you didn't lend Brenda any more money. She's got to learn not to spend what she doesn't have.
Very good. Excellent. I. It's high time. Number 9, please. Number 9.
It's high
It's high
time.
time.
Um, I live or
Yeah, but in past tense, how is live in past? What would you say?
I lived.
Left? Yeah, I
I
left.
left. Left.
It's
Yeah,
high
that's true.
time I left. Ya era hora de que yo partiera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then number 10. What if we
Got married.
got married, would that make you happy? Well, I don't know. All right, so we have. Let's read the last one, Mickey, please. What if we?
What if we got married? Would that make you happy?
Yeah, very good. So let's suppose that we're talking to a group of friends or to different people, and you give them advice. I'd rather you didn't this or that or that. Right? Let me stop sharing. And I'd rather you didn't. What do you suggest different people not to do? I'd rather you didn't, for example. Uh, Let me give examples. I'd rather you didn't have to work on Saturdays, right? Okay. This, for example, or I tell my friend, for example, I'd rather you didn't have to carry the boxes with 12 bottles of wine, right? That's something I don't like her to do, but she has to do that sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. I tell my mom, I'd rather you walked more. I asked my mom that I'd prefer that she walked more, right? Because she doesn't walk enough. All right. Or, I'd rather I didn't have to work on Saturdays, right? I prefer that I didn't work on Saturdays, but sometimes I have to work on Saturdays. What about you, Mickey? What do you tell various people? You'd rather what?
Um, I'd rather you mm, you did more exercise.
You did more exercise, okay? More exercise. Perfect. Exercise. Now, let's see something that you would tell your younger brother, Luis. What would you tell him? I'd rather you what? Anything.
Mm, I'd rather you mm, go out or yeah, go out more with your friends.
More with your friends. Okay, very good. Um, what would you tell your mom, for example? I'd rather we organized many more. Right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is always positive to learn from these trips. Actually, that's a good challenge.
Yeah, we were thinking
Well,
of doing other trip now in this Christmas season because oh, in Six Flags they do like another festival in the Christmas season, and see,
okay,
it is great too because there are a lot of likes. There do shows.
okay.
They do different things, but the issue here is that in December the majority of the buses are busy because you know that it's vacational season and there's not a big availability. But if this week I I found a good bus, probably I'll do another in December.
Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be really great. Now, if you had to do something different, I'd rather what do you do differently? I know that you did many things properly, correctly, accurately, but if you had to change one or two things, what would they be? I rather what?
I'd rather check the bathroom before start the
Check.
trip.
Okay. Okay. Before starting the trip.
Starting the
Wow,
trip.
that's a great advice. I'd rather I check the bathroom before starting the trip. Very good.
Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, well, what else did you do differently or would you do additionally?
I'd rather. Mm, what could be? I'd rather
I
I.
sold the tickets earlier, maybe.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah,
I
that could be
sold
one.
the
Sold the
tickets
tickets earlier.
earlier. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'd rather I.
Okay.
Uh,
One more, Mickey.
I'd rather I promote the Facebook page earlier too.
Facebook page earlier.
Yeah.
Promoted the Facebook page. Okay. Notice that we are using these verbs in past tense. Sometimes they can also go in present, but mostly in past. Que yo vendiera, que yo promoviera, que yo checara, etc. Right? So these are good phrases. Very nice, Mickey. Thank you. Let's go back a little bit to the exercise page. Let me show that now. Here. All right, let's do the next one, please. Let's do exercise number 2. Can you read instructions, please? Each of the words.
Yeah, each of the words or phrases in bold each is incorrect. Rewrite them correctly.
Okay. So, how would it be? The
I
first one,
wish
I
I
wish
know
I what?
knew
Knew, perfect. I wish I knew how to
how
set the
to set
timer.
the
Let's read
timer in
that
this
then,
video.
please.
I wish I knew how to set the timer on this video. What are the instructions?
All right, very good. Number 2, please. If only I,
If only I,
si tan solo hubiera escuchado
if only I mm, had listened.
had listened, perfect. If only I had listened to Hillary. Let's read it all, please, Mickey.
If only I had listened to Hillary, said Warren sadly. Now it's too late.
Now it's too late. Very good. Excellent. Now, number three is a bit rude. Probably is with a kid that talks too much, right? Let's
mm,
see.
I wish you.
ways.
Uh, Cold.
Could, perfect. Could.
I wish you could
And the other
shut up. I wish you uh, would.
would, perfect. All right. Very good, Mickey. Thanks. Let's do number four. If only Charlie.
If only Charlie can get tomorrow off work. Off work. If only Charlie. Mm,
That would be
could get.
could, yes, could get, yes, could. Let's read the complete sentence then, please. If only Charlie.
If only Charlie could get tomorrow off work.
All right. If only has many applications. For example, if only I didn't have to, or if only I could, right? Let me show some example. If only I could, if only I didn't. Let's do some of the things that I wish I could attain. If only if only I could become a social counselor of the mayor of the city or of the state, right? There is if only I could become a social counselor, economist counselor of the mayor of the city or of the governor or of the governor of the state. Something I wish I could become one day, right?
Yeah, one
What
day.
about you, Mickey? What would you wish that happened? Yeah, maybe not, right? if only, if only, if only what? What would you like to attain? You get frozen. Are you there, Mickey? Looks like Mickey got kicked off accidentally by the internet. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to appear. I think I'm going to disappear for a moment. I'm going to appear back. Let's wait for Mickey. Let's see if he shows up. Uh, let's see if Mickey's back or what happened. Well, we are here in the session of Thursday, Friday actually, and I'm wondering if Mickey's gonna be back soon. Let's see, there's a message from here. Okay, don't worry. Sure, I wait. I wait for you. Don't worry. He's gonna come back pretty soon. So he's reconnecting. Meanwhile, I warned you that we've been doing exercises of the unreal past, and that is a very important topic. Unreal past, wishes and contrast. That's a topic that turns out to be incredibly important when we make assumptions, when we express wishes. And so, some examples, we've been working on some examples here that I'll show in this window. Well, here actually, Destination B2 is a good book. And so, if only I had listened to Hillary, said Warren sadly. That is too late. Well, that happens. The next one, if only Charlie could get tomorrow off work. Do you wish, number five, here's Mickey.
Hi,
Hello,
teacher.
Mickey,
Yeah,
you're back.
I'm back. Yeah, it was my internet. I don't know what
Nice,
happened, but
nice.
I got
Yeah,
disconnected from
sometimes,
over here.
yeah, that normally happens. I believe we were doing exercise number four, Mickey, and we were going to do exercise number five, please.
Mm-hmm. Uh, do you wish you
And
went with
so,
Jack to the concert tomorrow night? Do
you
you?
do you wish you went with Jack to the concert tomorrow night? You okay? How would you express that? How would you correct the went? Do you wish you?
Mm,
How would you say that? Would you start with could?
do you?
Do you
Do you could go?
could go exactly? Do you wish you could go? Let's read it all, please.
Do you wish you could go with Jack to the concert tomorrow night?
Very good, excellent. Now number six, please. Six is excuse me. I wish, and that must be in infinitive. I wish what?
I wish.
How to say? Deseo hablar.
Mm, speak.
To speak, yes. To speak. I wish to
I
speak
wish
with the
to speak.
manager. Yeah. Let's read the complete sentence, please. I wish to speak with the manager
Excuse me, I wish to speak with the manager of this establishment immediately.
immediately. Very good. And then number seven, Albert wishes like anything that he, number seven,
Albert wishes like anything that he was.
how is que hubiera manejado, that he,
Uh, Hat?
apparently there was an accident or something, right?
Yeah.
Had, and then manejado.
Drove?
How is manejado? driven, had driven,
driven.
other wishes like anything, that he had driven more slowly that night. Apparently there was an accident and he wishes él hubiera querido que hubiera manejado más lento aquella noche, right? But apparently that
Yeah,
didn't happen.
that's
Yeah,
sad.
there's been many accidents in the streets lately. How would you say, me gustaría que la gente fuera más cautelosa al manejar, or some of that type, Mickey? How would you say that in English? I wish
Um, I wish um, people be more
wear more
uh, were more cautious
cautious, yes, when
when they are
they
driving.
are driving. Excellent. I wish people were more cautious when they are driving. Perfect. Myself, I would say I wish people were more polite. Drivers, I wish drivers were more polite when pedestrians cross the streets. What else do you wish for, Mickey?
Uh, I wish uh, transit officers
Right.
were more fair
Fair, right?
when they give you a fine.
Okay. That's true, actually. That's true. When they gave me a fine, I think I was doing 80. And at that time, the speed limit was 60. So it's only 20 kilometers. And there is always a range of tolerance. So they're
Yeah,
really not. And I wish the transit authorities paired more with the civilians than with the businessmen of Irapuato, because now they force you to enter in the Cibeles parking lot when there is no problem if you park um, in the street. All right. I wish transit authorities paired more. I mean, allied more, right? Allied allied more with the civilians than with the businessmen, because now they force you to enter the Cibeles parking lot when it's not
yeah, that's true.
necessary.
Hmm.
And I told them once, look, looks like you work for the not for the people or for the population. Looks like you work for the businessmen here because you force the people to enter the parking lot. Otherwise, they give you fines. And well, that's only a wish, right? Okay. Well, let's continue. We need to do number 8. Mickey, please. Number 8. Let me see if I am sharing. Number 8.
Yeah, yeah, but that is true. It is necessary to park your car in the uh, Cibeles parking because there are a lot of space in the streets and you're not uh, how do you say you're not
Obstructing anyone.
obstructing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But sometimes, and I'm serious about this, maybe accusation, right? I think the authorities work for the businessman, which is unfortunate because that's it's not that it's bad to work for the businessman, but it's not their duty. Their duty is to work for the population, for the civilians, the duty of the
Yeah.
government. But well, we need to fight that. Let's do number 8, Mickey, please. I wish.
I wish I'll get my exam results
Number,
sooner rather than later.
yeah, it's number
Mm,
8, please. Number 8.
oh,
I wish
sorry.
I.
I wish I would feel well enough to eat something. I wish I could.
Well, yeah, I could say I I felt. I wish I felt. What is that? I'm sorry, I moved it. I wish I felt. I wish I felt well enough to eat something. Right? Ojalá que me sintiera suficientemente bien para comer algo. I wish I felt. Do you agree,
Yeah,
Mickey, with that?
yeah, that's
Me
true.
sintiera. Okay, and then number 9 uh, is really not I wish, but I hope. Right? Number 9 is I hope. I hope I'll get my exam results. Let's read number 9, please, Mickey. I hope.
Um,
Number
I
9,
I
I
hope
wish.
I'll get my
No,
exam
it's not I
results
wish, it's
sooner.
I hope.
I hope I'll get my exam results sooner rather than later.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then number 10, if only you what?
Listening,
Escucharas. Yeah, but in past tense, escucharas, if only you
listened
listened. Yeah, exactly. If only you listened
to
to
what your
what our
teachers tells
teachers
you.
tell us, right? Let's use tell you, yeah, right. Now let's do some exercises with I wish or if only, and then we practice a little bit about that with different topics. If only, which is a desire that we have. Let's see here on the screen. If only. If only I had learned German when I was 15. Okay, for example, right? Well, that didn't happen, but I wish I had learned, right? I can also say, I wish I had learned, I'm sorry, learned, right? Many languages before when I was a young, languages when I was young. All right, well, this is not truly a regret. It's not a regret. It's just an example. We're using if only I or I wish I had. How about you, Mickey? If only what? Or I wish you had what?
mm,
A couple of examples.
if only I had learned how Amazon FBA works when I was
Amazon what?
um, FBA
Works.
uh,
FBA.
when I was a little bit
FBA.
younger.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. How does it work?
Mm, well, I think that I mentioned you that I'm that I'm gonna sell in Amazon, and there are a lot of things. There are a lot of rules that you need to know. And Amazon FBA is when all the logistics is managed by Amazon, so you just need to package the products and they do the rest. But there are a lot of things that you need to learn about the
Oh, okay.
yeah, about everything since the moment that you list the product in your page and the images that you use. You need to check that the images don't have copyright. You need to do a description of your product. You don't need
Okay.
to. Yeah, you need to do a lot of things. I hope to start the next week, all with all, but it has been interesting because there are a lot of things that I didn't know and now more or less I know.
Wow, that is amazing. If you start selling in Amazon, that'd be really, really nice, Mickey. Congratulations.
Thank you, teacher.
Wow,
Yeah,
sounds
let's see
impressive.
how it works.
You'll do fine. Okay, very nice. Well, this is if only I had. All right. Another way to express it is I wish I had, right? I wish I had learned how Amazon FBA works when I was a little bit younger. Another wish that you have or that you entertain me, Key, I wish I had, I wish I what? I wish I knew, for example, I wish I knew how to program in C++, or I wish I wish I could learn Python and R as soon as possible. These are two
Hmm.
programming languages.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I could. What about you, Mickey? What do you wish for? I wish.
Uh, I wish I had an instructor when I was starting in the gym.
Is that true?
Yeah, at the beginning I didn't know how to use the
Impressive.
machines, and
Okay.
I was learning, with failures because I started notice what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So yeah, at the beginning would be great to have an instructor.
Okay. I for some reason I thought that they were not so necessary, but then they are necessary, really, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
depending
Okay,
of the
Mickey.
person
Thank you
too.
very much. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Yes. Tell me.
Yeah, I think that depending of the person because
Depending on the person, right?
there were instructors that were only with they were only with women and you like a like an adolescent. Yes, they told you do 12 reps of this and then 12 reps of that and that's all. But if you are a woman, they are there always. They are there, and no, I'm not telling you that the majority, but
Okay.
a lot of them they don't know nothing about the not the correct use of the machines because obviously they know,
Yes.
but how the body works. I think that the majority doesn't know how to really work train a person, and that's a issue too because they can bad inform people. I remember in the other gym that there were adolescents
They
and
can.
the instructor were telling them that if they want to use pills or if they want to, use anabolics or steroids, they can get them, and it's awful how people could do that, and more because they are
Yes.
less than than 18 years old. They don't have the capacity to know if something is correct or not.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They can actually have a civil responsibility for that,
Hmm. Yeah,
in particular with minors, unless they establish a disclaimer, right? It's like right? Well, a disclaimer. You take it if you want to. I'm just suggesting that there is this product, but no guarantee, right? No guarantee. Um, so that's very important. Otherwise, you can sue the instructor and tell him, well, the instructor told me to have these pills or these capsules, and now I got intoxicated, or I got thrombosis, I got some kind of problem. So yeah, there is serious civil implications and
yeah,
responsibility. So yeah, it's very important. Those things are. We believe that that's not important really, but misinformation or information that can be misleading can be very dangerous. Misleading information
hmm,
can be very dangerous, and there is civil responsibility.
yeah,
So it's truly important that we convey the appropriate information in every field in where we are, right? When you, uh, as an instructor, as a counselor, as a teacher, as a professional, as a person that is doing a professional activity, there are civil implications in what you do. So we need to be as professional as possible, not just
hmm,
give things by chance, right? What do you think, Mickey?
yeah. Of course. I think that all of us we have civil responsibilities, and must if you are with young people, I think so, because they don't have the maturity to decide, and if you influence in a bad way, that could cause a big problem.
Right, exactly. And recently, the fact that being young means less responsibility for them and more responsibility for the adults. We need to be double careful about what we
Hmm.
how you deal with youngsters. You need to be double careful. For example, I don't know if you took youngsters to in your trip, Mickey, or only adults.
Uh, well, if there were people who is less than 18 years old, they must be how say accompanied with an adult,
Accompanied by someone else. All
accompanied
right.
with someone else. Yeah, uh, but no, there wasn't like people who were screaming or putting music. No, it was so relaxed. I think that people were so tired in the moment that we depart from here, and more when we depart from the park. No, but
Okay.
I've seen cases, for example, my dad when he was in the high school, or my mom, that uh, young people are now more rebellious, and they know that they can do whatever they want, and probably the fault is gonna be of the teacher. And it's something bad because mm, I think that there must be a balance between the teacher and the student, and not only that the student always have the reason, or.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And well, okay, Mickey. Adelante. Well, I'm gonna let you go, Mickey, and
Yes,
let's
sure, don't worry.
finish here. I'm gonna have a session shortly with
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
doctoral degree, and
that's right.
we continue chatting some more. You said you're busy tomorrow, right? Maybe
Yeah, I have the
Sunday. How
master,
do you feel on
but
Sunday morning?
probably, yeah. I don't know if you can at the same hour. Sorry, I know that specifically in this class I was a little bit late, but if you can at 8:30 on Sunday, probably we can recover the two classes of this week and just do the other class of the past week. We have one pending, or well,
One
The
pending class,
volunteer.
yes, and one more for this week. One more for this
Hmm.
week and one pending class from last week.
Yeah,
So
on
yeah,
Sunday,
yeah,
teacher.
if possible on Sunday. Sunday, yeah, 30 would be awesome. All right, Mickey.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher, for your time.
Well, thank you very much then. Take care, Mickey. Enjoy your day and see you soon then. See you on Sunday,
See you
8:30.
on Sunday, teacher. Take care. See you. Enjoy your day.
Take care. Have a good day. See you, Mickey. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye.